tonight. Welcome to the roast of Keith Eikre. Comics, please come to the stage. All comics, please come to the stage. Yeah. Here we are. Give it up for our victims tonight, guys. Welcome to the roast of Keith Eikre. Normally, roasting someone is the highest honor we can give, but in the case of Keith, we're just doing this because he's a piece of shit, and we want to make fun of him. Do you guys like dark jokes? Are you okay if we get a little dirty with our comedy tonight? Fuck yeah! Well, guys, without further ado, let's give it up for the guest of honor, Keith Eikre.
You guys ready to get some fucking roast tonight or what? All right, thanks for dressing up for this shitty occasion. Let's give it up for these fucking guys one more time, everybody. Come on.
All right, guys. Here we go. Are we ready?
Yeah! We've been waiting an hour.
I don't know. There's a couple of comics who aren't here yet. It's like fucking herding cats. Keith Eikre. How many people know Keith Eikre?
What a loser!
There we go.
Yeah, you're the best.
Well, what can we say about Keith Eikre? Well, Webster's dictionary defines the word gay as happy and merry. But since you've never made anyone feel that, we can't use that word now, can we? The way I would describe Keith, I would say that Keith is a very proud man, but I'm sure he would describe himself as one of the Proud Boys. No, he's a real piece of shit. Keith is the reason why women choose the bear. Oh no, Trump just got 34 felony charges last month, so this has been a real tough year for Keith. But you know, something redeeming about Keith is that he really does love black people. Or at least that's what he tells me every day. Every time he sees a black person, he likes to greet them with, "Hello, darkness, my old friend." I think Keith relates to black people because he too has struggled to live on the Big Island. He constantly has to beg and plead his father for more money. Keith, your girlfriend says she's sick and tired of supporting your ass. No, seriously, with all the pegging you make her do to you, she wishes she got a couple of pillows. Keith has a joke that he likes to tell that says that he doesn't like cum. But Keith saying he doesn't like cum is like a moth saying it doesn't like light. Something we all know about Keith is that he works out every day, but even working out every day, he's still a little puffy. But that judgment is not 100% fair, because if we subtract all the semen weight in his ass, he would drop by 20 or 30 pounds. Oh my God. Keith has had so many fists up his ass, you would think he was hosting a black power rally. You know what? Here's something I noticed. I noticed whenever Keith goes to the bar here and talks to one of the bartenders, unlike me, when I go to the bar and talk to the bartenders, they always greet me with a, "Hey, Yasir." But whenever Keith goes to the bar and talks to one of the bartenders, he always gets a, "Hey, Keith." And then he gets his drink before mine. I like to joke around here, whose dick do I have to suck to get a drink? But apparently the answer is all of them. So... All right, guys, are we ready for a good show? I think we have all the comics here. This next comic coming up to the stage earns his money as Keith's fleshlight. Please give it up for Nico Domingo.
Oh hey. I got invited late, so I'm not really prepared, but thank you for Yasir. Give it up for Yasir. Yasir is here. Yasir Bey. He does all his comedy shows at gay bars. Yasir Bey, more like Yasir Gay. That was a good one. When I first met Yasir, I thought he was Muslim, but he's not. Whew. Praise Jesus. Yasir's half white, woo, and half black. Oh. I feel like if Yasir was full white, he would have a better turnout at his shows. Yasir, if you want some whitening soap, hit me up. That's a joke only for the comics, so. Lindsay's here. Lindsay, stand up. I was attracted, this true story. When I first met Lindsay, I was attracted to her until I found out she was a woman. That was a good one. Thank you. Just kidding. I'm not gay. Hey, Lindsay's here. Stand up, Lindsay. Lindsay's Jewish, which is weird. Yeah, she's Jewish, which is weird because her face is anti-symmetric. That was a good one.
1 point.
Nehemiah's here. Stand up, Nehemiah. Nehemiah's a bouncer. Actually, his titties are bouncers. His titties are bigger than Lindsay's. Sorry, Lindsay. Nehemiah looks like a fat squirrel. His 2 front teeth is bigger than his penis. Actually, oh yeah, he just told me, 2 years ago, exactly 2 years ago, was the last time he saw his penis. Fuck, that was a bad one. Where am I? Mike Vaz is here.
No, he's not.
No, let's just pretend he's here. Okay. Jesse, could you stand up and be a fill-in for Mike Vaz? Alright, Mike Vaz is here. 2 months ago, Mike Vaz posted a picture on Instagram. It was an AI-generated picture of Jesus having sex with him. And that made me really upset. To be honest, I was disappointed. I thought it was disrespectful. I thought it was blasphemous. And it just didn't make sense to me, you know? Until I started to look at his life. You know, he's bald, he's divorced, he has no friends, and he's ugly. And now the picture makes sense. Jesus really did fuck him. F you, Mike Vaz, wherever you are. Dakota's here. Dakota's here. She's a transgender Jew. I'll just skip that one. I'll just skip. Let's give it for the man of the hour, Keith Eikre. I just want to put this out there. Keith Eikre is a racist Democrat. Just want to put that out there. Keith Eikre, a couple months ago, he won the Big Island Comedy Competition. Yeah. Everybody was surprised. We were all surprised. He didn't win. I think it was rigged, like the 2020 election. Oh shoot, sorry. Let me go on to the next joke. Keith is a chocolate maker. He makes chocolate for people, but he hates chocolate-colored people. Do you get it? Oh, I gotta keep going. I got 2 more. Keith Eikre looks like he says boy at the end of every sentence. You better get on out of here, boy. You don't look like you belong here, boy. Boy. Ugh. Keith is muscular, big guy. He looks like he meals preps unseasoned food. But the only thing more bland than his unseasoned food is his comedy. My name is Miko Domingo. Thank you guys.
Give it up again for Miko Domingo. So now you know how this works. The show's going to be a lot better if you drink twice whatever you thought you were going to. So buy more shots.
More shots!
Oh my God, Miko. Miko has become super Christian lately. In the church, they call Miko a fisher of men, but in my bar, they call him a bottom. I don't even know if Miko has realized that he's gay yet, so part of the show is also an intervention. But Miko is so young. Miko, you're so young, you look like you drink cum from a sippy cup. It's not surprising to me that Miko is Christian, though. The entire religion is based around you on your knees praying for a man's second coming. Miko is from the Philippines, if you didn't catch that. In the Philippines, Miko used to walk his dogs, but in America, he uses a frying pan. I guess whitening soap is a big thing in the Philippines because every time he sees me, he asks me where I'm buying mine. Miko uses so much whitening soap on his dick that even Keith would make an exception and suck it. All right, we're gonna move on to the next comic. This next comic won first place in a Big Island chess tournament on the island, which would mean something if it wasn't just against children. Please, give it up for Kanohi Betts.
Sweet. Got the Jesus blessed ass slap. Thank you, Yazir. Thank you so much for allowing this tonight, or procuring this. MyBar allowed this. You know, it's all about consent. Now, Yazir is a black man that sounds white. Little known fact, penis is Asian. Yeah. That's a little known fact. Yasir's the only black guy that uses the N-word. And I don't mean the N-word, I mean the N-word. He calls it the N-word. Starting to really doubt you. Yasir is a reverse albino, and I thought Yasir, when I first saw him, I said, man, this guy really wants to read my chakra in the back of his van. She's next. And Katie looks like she came up to Yazir and was like, I really need you to read my chakra in the back of your van. She actually interrupted his last session and was like, it's my turn, get up! These aren't going to be great. I wrote these on the way over. Yeah. Katie looks like she builds birdhouses and complains that birds don't show up. What did tits have to do with birds? The fuck is going on here? I'm supposed to be the weird one. All right, Miko is Filipino? I don't know, that's the way he says it. No, Miko's Filipino, and that's not okay for you guys. No, you guys don't let me finish my fucking sentence! No, Miko's Filipino, and it's not okay that you guys make all these dog jokes, okay? It's rude, offensive, and fucked up. You can see it in his eyes, how hungry he's getting. It's crazy. And then how sad, how he remembers how far away his house is. All right, Seb, thank you for coming. Seb Bland, that's a fake name. Seb is like if a bad trip became a person. Seb looks like it's still real to him, damn it. All right. Can't even read my own thing. All right. Yeah, no, Seb. All right, Jesse Muma, we've got two fake names on stage. I have a feeling that my friends, these people I've known for over 8 years of my life, haven't told me their real names. No, Jesse Muma. All right, Jesse looks like he's been bullied by middle schoolers his entire life. And then I talked to him, I found out he's been bullied by middle schoolers his entire life. Yeah, Jesse looks like he's only got sadness from inside out. All right, yeah, we got some Pixar fans here. We got some Pixar fans. Jesse's gonna go home and rob a bank just to feel emotion again. Kyle looks like he eats glue. Until you talk to him, and then you're like, this guy definitely eats glue. Anything you think about Kyle is true. Yep, that's not a joke, that's just the truth. If you look at him and you think something, it's true. Nihimai Nihipali, our final fake fucking name upstage. Nihimai Nihipali. That's not a real name. That sounds like a Dr. Seuss character. Yeah, Nihimai Nihipali, coming down the path. 5 donuts in his hand, 2 cannolis in his ass. Nehemiah likes to steal little girls. Oh, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Nehemiah likes to steal little grills.
Is it because he's fat?
Yeah, it's because he's fat. Yeah. All right. Lindsay has said that no one's shown her penis, even though she's asked nicely. Yeah, she'll tell you that.
Can't she look at her own?
All right, it's because you gotta grab me by my throat and tell me to whip it out. All right, Lindsay looks like she was mid in high school, started to look good, made bad decisions, blamed her bad decisions on her newfound looks, tried to get rid of her new looks, and is now regretting it. And she's the therapist. That joke's for you. Sometimes I write jokes for one people at a time. One people. I went to Hilo. I'm sad. So, Brian, the guy I admire the most here. I admire him because he can say the worst jokes over and over and still smile. All right, Brian, most people thinks he does one-liners, but that's actually all the thoughts he can form at one time. All right. I'm so bad at roasting people. All right, Blake. Who the fuck is Blake? I know that you were a rapper, and I dislike musicians, because going up after musicians makes me feel like the not cool kid at a talent show. So I resent you for that.
I'm not a rapper.
That's okay.
That's a stereotype.
I'm gonna play straight like it wasn't a joke, but it was. All right. All right. I'm gonna stop wasting your guys' time soon. Dakota, welcome. Last time I seen you here, I lost to you in a roast battle. I think you guys all have found out why. I'm really bad at roasting. All right.
Roast me, asshole.
No, it's great to see you. You know, I only ever see you at these roasts, so I guess you're not a comedian, you're more just a mean person. All right, Keith. I know. You guys are gonna appreciate comedy after this, because this is like bad sex. The next time is gonna be great.
It's okay. You just keep pushing.
I never get to the next time.
Just keep pushing.
You keep pushing? Yeah. Keith looks like he should be much taller than me, but he's not. Keith's girlfriend's too hot for him. There's no jokes. These are just mean things. Keith's girlfriend needs to be studied scientifically. It's either his penis or the best beard of all time. Keith looks like he likes to sing random words during sentences. Yeah, this weekend me and the boys are going golfing. No, it's homophobic that you think singing's homophobic. This is just back in the toilet. Keith's favorite activities are snorkeling a little too close to shore, so you can see your crotch. Wino Wednesday and yoga mat stealing. It's like panty stealing, but yoga mats. All right.
I can see him doing it.
You can see him doing it? I've watched him do it. Keith does chocolate tours or makes chocolate. I don't know. I don't listen when he talks. Thank you guys so much. My name's Tyler.
Give it up again for Kanohi Betts. And guys, I'm going to do you a favor. Comics, literally no one knows who we are. So if a comic calls you out, just raise your hand. I think that's going to help the audience, yeah? There we go. There we go. And give it up again for Kanohi Betts. Kanohi is a graduate from Hilo High School, or as we call it in Kona, a felon. No. Kanohi just has a DUI, which for people from Hilo High School is more of a badge of honor. I don't know, did you laugh? If you didn't like that joke, I can just drive away, so it's fun. Kanohi is also an MMA fighter, but from the looks of his waistline, his only vegetable he has are his cauliflower ears. Kanohi likes to compare himself to Jason Momoa. Kanohi, the only thing you have in common with Aquaman is when you go underwater, we don't want to see you come up for air. It's okay, we don't all look like Jason Momoa. Even though you're a Kona 4, you're still a Hilo 9, so count your blessings. All right, we're gonna move on to the next comic. The next comic has a very well-rounded personality, even though he believes the earth is flat. Please give it up for Step Santi.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Okay, so I know this is really taxing on Keith and all this energy expenditure, and I just brought him a snack. Here, Keith. I brought you a yogurt, Keith. Really?
It's Greek yogurt, you're fine. It's from Greece.
It's from Greece.
So it's racist. All right, good.
Share it with Kyle.
How is this warm?
With your heart, eat it.
That was like last night.
I've had it for a while. I planned ahead.
No way.
Fuck, I go through all that effort. No gratitude. Kids these days. Okay. Keith Eikre, or as I call him, the Antichrist.
That's what we call him.
Yeah. People will always say to me, they say, Seb, you know Keith, tell me, pray tell, what kind of boy is he? I say, Keith is the kind of boy that doesn't take no for an answer. When his mom says, no, Keith, only one piece of cake. Only one. Well, Keith just waits for her to go to bed, and then he sneaks back down to the kitchen, and he has another piece of cake. That's the kind of boy Keith is.
Bird.
Keith, Keith reminds me of Matt Damon in the movie Jason Bourne. If he woke up from his amnesia and realized that he was just a complete pussy with no special skills whatsoever, and he just said shit like, if you come on the hotel curtains, they'll give you a free room. Yeah. Keith's really bad at a lot of stuff. One thing he's really bad at is this game that we all play called Cock Blocker. What is Cock Blocker? Okay, so what it is it's this game we all play where one of us will sit in a chair and then all the rest of us get around and we'll get our penises fully engorged, which that's the grossest way to say boner ever. You know? And then we randomly try to just jam it into his mouth, you know? All of us randomly, you know? And he's so bad at that game. We're like, Keith, it's called Cock Blocker, not Cock Gobbler. Keith is extremely white. It's deeper than skin. It's more than skin deep how white he is. I've seen this where people, you know, someone will throw up a shotgun to Keith like that, you know, and he tries to do it back, but he's like, it just thumbs up. That's all. He tries to shotgun, it's just a thumbs up. That's how white that motherfucker is. Yeah. All right. So Lindsay, raise your hand. That bitch. Lindsay refers to herself as a sapiosexual, which means that she's attracted to people's intelligence, or just whoever's intelligent enough to bring cocaine to the party. It might be kind of superstitious of me, but I've heard a lot of legends and I don't want to anger the Menehune. So I'm not going to say anything about Kanohe or Blake. I don't know if there's black Menehune. I don't know. I'm just going to play it safe. Yeah, shorty. Man. So Katie Lynn over here, you may recognize her from when the show When Horse Girls Go Wild. Dakota, hey Dakota. Yeah. Dakota threatened that she was gonna like sleep with my wife. Like, I'm gonna fuck your wife, you know. I was like, that's really strange because you kind of look like a kid that we would pay like $7 an hour to babysit for us. Like, I don't know. Jesse over here. What's up, Jesse Mua? Yeah. Jesse's always out promoting his comedy show that he runs. You know, he's always running up to people on the street, giving them flyers, which really shocks a lot of people. And most of them, I mean, don't judge a book by its cover, right? I mean, come on. But most people are like, no, I don't want to buy a used car. Get the fuck. Yeah. Fuck it. All right, that's all I came up with, you guys. Except for one, I'm gonna roast you, this lady. Are you their bouncer? Is this lady these people's bouncer? All right, no, didn't go so well.
All right, guys, give it up again for Seb Santi. I can see why Seb doesn't believe in global warming, because that roast wasn't really hot. Seb is an alcoholic and a prepper, or as some people would call it, a prepper. Seb looks like when a woman's water breaks, he goes and bottles it. Seb looks like he gets 40% of his protein from titty milk. Seb looks like he eats pussy with granola and yogurt. Which is fitting, he had yogurt. I couldn't have asked for a better prop. Now all we need is a pussy that's edible for Seb. All right, get this semen out of here. This next comic changed his stage name to the outlaw Jesse James because paying to watch him do comedy should be a crime. Please, give it up for Jesse James.
Okay, guys. Keith's wearing a Chicago Bulls shirt with Dennis Rodman on it because he's a rod man. That was what can be said about you, my friend, that hasn't been said? And do you like rods as well? I can get behind that. What can be said about you, Keith, that hasn't been said before in your many stints in rehab? You love cum so much, but yet all of your routines talk about how much you hate cum. Which is it?
Projecting.
Do you love cum or do you not love cum? The people want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. I once stayed in a hotel room with Keith Eikre, and he was generous enough to sleep on the floor and let me sleep in the bed. We had to get another room because he came all over the curtains.
No one knows my joke.
But I told him, next time we'll sleep on the beach so you can come in the sand. I don't know if that's a joke. I first met you 2 years ago, Keith Eikre, and you were a hard-working, pretty funny comic. And today you stand before me, or sit before me, 2 years later, a hard-working comic, and you're pretty funny.
I don't know what to do.
Keith is an attention whore, or as his ex-girlfriends call him, a whore.
Boom! Boom! I'm a slut.
Keith loves to do impressions. Keith's best impression is that of a straight man. Keith loves to tell everybody about how much he knows about comedy. It's like they always say, those that can't teach. There we go. All right. Yeah, slower. Okay. Katie Lynn. Katie Lynn is the horse whisperer. If horses were black and liked banging white women. Kyle Hobbs. Or Kyle Hobbs. Kyle Hobbs. Kyle Biddle reminds me if Kevin Hobbs was a severely autistic grizzly bear. Keith, that's Kyle Biddle back here, but he looks like Kevin Hobbs. People, this is my best joke. Ladies at the table, are you ready for my best joke? I'm going to tell you my best joke. Okay? This is the best joke I have. Okay? Keith likes to wear tight t-shirts, and sometimes he has trouble getting them off. So the last time, we just put a gram underneath it, and Lindsay was able to get it off really fast. It took no time. Okay, you can go back to your conversation. Sorry. Brian Rupp looks like Ted Kaczynski if he didn't make bombs, but just bombed. Miko tells everybody that he's not gay a lot, over and over and over. But then why is your favorite pop star Enrique Iglesias? Tell me that. Kyle, you're always talking about how people need to clean their bongs. I wish you would just clean yourself. Seb Bland. That man in the front, this is my best Seb Bland impression I'm doing right now. This whole routine is a Seb Bland impression. Seb Bland loves his son, and he loves talking about how much time he spends with his son. I just don't understand why someone would name their son Ola IPA. Okay, do I have any more? Shirt off. Come. Chairs. Severely autistic. Poor. Oh, Nehemiah. Nehemiah looks like the poster boy for Ozempic. I bet Lizzo could outrun you in a race unless you ate her. Dakota Rivera. It sounds like you discovered a long-lost city, but I wish you would discover deodorant. Keith, you're one of my best friends. Keith always a really good guy, and he got invited to Epstein Island. But he had to decline, but not for the reasons you think. He had to decline because he couldn't fit his 21-year-olds in the plane.
Oh my God.
That's a ripoff. Thank you so much. You guys are great. Aloha. Let's welcome Yasir Bay up. I love you, Keith.
All right, give it up again for Jesse James. Some people say that Jesse is dumb, but I don't think that's true. My girlfriend and I, Katie, we created Pineapples Comedy, and then 2 years later, Jesse created Coconut Comedy. Fucking brilliant. No, but in all seriousness, Jesse, he does shows at the Elks Lodge, and his shows are very successful. It couldn't have happened to a funnier comic, is what I tell myself so I can sleep at night. It's good that he's booking shows, though, because Jesse is a huge believer in diversity. Jesse will book both black and white comics who are willing to say the N-word. That's how Keith gets all the stage time.
He says the N-word.
Yeah, I do. Did you learn that at Hilo High School? Yeah, I did.
Your card.
Yeah.
He won't say it. He won't say it.
For some reason, Jesse tells a lot of black jokes. Watching Jesse do black jokes makes me wish that black people had less representation in comedy. But no, Jesse, what you have created is amazing. What Jesse does is he gets the local comics here to help him do free labor and build a foundation so he can bring bigger comics, and that way the money funnels up in this pyramid that he schemed. And everyone benefits so long as your name is Jesse. Yes.
Everyone needs soap, like that guy.
All right. Guys, are ready for the next comic? This next comic loves to say roadhouse, and he looks like he lives in an outhouse. Please give it up for Kyle Biddle.
Let's give it up for Yasir. Isn't he her great? If Yasir moves into the house next to you, you officially know you now live in a gentrified neighborhood. You can't talk about Yasir Bey without mentioning Katie Lynn, or as he calls her, the reason why he finally got accepted for that loan. Katie fucks black guys because fucking horses is illegal. Let's give it up for Jesse Muma over here, everybody. You have the cadence like you're delivering a eulogy. The first time I met Jesse, he told me he was a teacher, which surprised me a lot because he looks like he's not allowed within 100 feet of a school. So I don't know how that works. It is true, Jesse does run not Pineapples Comedy. May as well, Hawaii Top Comics. And Jesse is just like Mitzi Shore. Yes, he does not have a world-renowned comedy production, but he does pay his comics little to no money. So they have that in common. Seb's here tonight. Makes me wonder who's making the crows fly away right now. You lanky motherfucker. Seb's set is like fucking a woman with cotton schwat. It's really dry and it's not a lot of fun to experience. Lindsay is here tonight. Lindsay is not wearing a dress that almost shows her cooter, which is a surprise. Lindsay told me why. She's wearing a long dress because she wants something in her set that's longer than the laugh she gets. Let's give it up for Brian Rupp over there. Brian is the funniest comic on the Big Island because these are the other comics on the Big Island. When Brian had long hair, he looks like Mike Love. Just minus the talent, but still a dirty fucking hippie. Brian looks like the picture that's on... Yeah, you got to keep standing up. Brian looks like the picture that's on a poster for venereal disease. To know he best, how does sitting down feel considering you spend all your day on your knees? That's not because he lays tile, that's because he has an OnlyFans business where he jerks off dudes with his throat muscles. Nehemiah got jealous of all the money he was making, so he started an OnlyFans called If Kanohi Ate Kanohi and Still Suck Dick with His Throat Muscles. So Nehemiah, do you just imagine the cock is a hot dog for to break the what's happening or for the taste and pleasure aspect? It's a roast, groany, groan. But it's hard to make fun of Nehemiah, because Nehemiah is a really likable guy, especially if your pizza or cheeseburgers. Okay, well, enough with the dick sucking stuff. We'll go to segue to not sucking dick. Dakota, everyone. A proud, happy lesbian, if you can't tell. Dakota looks like David Cassidy if he was recovering from drug addiction and not talented. Dakota, if you can't tell by just looking at her, Dakota loves licking pussy. And Dakota being a lesbian because she loves licking pussy, that's like a total oh duh moment. That's like Blake saying he likes marrying white women for the financial stability. Yeah, Blake looks like the guy from Cool Runnings if he kissed the unlucky egg. Miko is here tonight, yeah. That way the men and women can feel more masculine about themselves. Miko looks like Miko D'Amico is like the Filipino George Takei. Yeah, he was on Star Trek, you uncultured swine. He's like the Filipino George Takei. He was never on national television, but women don't fuck either of them, so they have that in common. You look it up later. Okay, for real, let's give it up for the loser of the hour, Keith Eikre, everybody. Yeah. Keith Eikre looks like he bought this outfit at the gentrified mall near your Sears house. Keith is the reason kitchen utensils have a warning that say do not put in mouth or anus. If you can't tell, not many people know this, Keith is a big fan of hallucinogenics. Yeah, especially psilocybin. It's the only mushroom tip he can put in his mouth without the Gestapo coming after him. Keith is super anti-Roadhouse. That's that. The other week I saw Keith making out with the Jewish chick at the bar. I did not see that coming at all. I'll be completely honest with you. Not many people know this about Keith, but Keith is a big fan of the death penalty, as long as it involves gas chambers and Jews. Okay. I guess I'll leave you with this one. Keith recently did win a contest, dubbing him the funniest comic on the Big Island. That makes completely no sense. That's like Hitler winning the nicest man in Germany contest. Fuck you, I love you. Have a great one, Keith.
Hey guys, give it up again for Kyle Biddle. That was really fucking funny, Kyle. That must have been really hard for someone who smokes weed every half an hour. Kyle, you look like you jack off the Pizza Hut coupons. Like, what the fuck is going on? He looks like a Bigfoot only bathed in bong water. And Kyle, you are the angriest stoner I have ever met. His temper is shorter than Kanohi's penis. Sorry, Kanohi, your Boto. Kyle, why are you so mad? I've never seen someone who looks like Santa Claus on fentanyl look so angry. To his credit, though, Kyle did become funny doing comedy. He's very funny. Give it up again for Kyle. Back when he was single, Kyle would do every open mic on the island, and now that he's engaged, we almost never get to see him. Kyle, your fiance should go as Indiana Jones for Halloween because she already knows how to use a pussy whip. All right, guys, you feeling good? We ready to move on? This next comic is absolutely absolutely addicted to food. We told him that there was going to be a roast here 3 weeks ago, and he's been waiting in the parking lot ever since. Please give it up for Nehemiah Niapale.
Oh man, I'm good, fuck. It's one of those moments is like, what the fuck am I doing here? You know what I mean? Sitting in the back, and I got this guy is so young, he doesn't even have hair on his balls. Look at him. fucking Miko. He's like, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings at a fucking roast, man. Why am I here? I made bad decisions in life. Seb, you're just fucking weird. I don't know what to say, Seb. You're like that hitchhiker in Pahor that I won't pick up. Like this. You see, it looks like if Bob Marley worked at a Starbucks. Like this. You know, he's making a movie, he says. I don't know. If him and Keith is about to star in it. I don't know what the fuck is going on there. But, so much fat jokes. Like, I take pride in being fat. Look at this. Look at this body. You know how much fucking years it took to make this, alright? I'm cultivating a fucking baby up here. Like, this is... I'm more pregnant looking than Katie is right now, alright? Button is about to pop and hit somebody in the eye, but... I got roasted by Sasquatch with a fucking tie. Captain Caveman with a tie roasted me. Look at this guy. Fuck. Jesse looks like the middle school teacher we all had, you know? The one that looked fucking depressed. The one that is depressed. I don't even know what the fuck Ozempic is. I was trying to Google it. I couldn't spell it. Fuck. I don't know. But I guess the joke was funny, dude. I don't know. Brian, I sat next to him and got fucking contact high. Like this man's cologne is marijuana mist. Dakota, she looks like she's in the Partridge Family now. What the fuck is going on there? And of course, Miko, this guy right here is such a virgin. He was staring at my tits for 20 minutes. And then he asked to touch one of them. I'm like, what the? You've never touched a breast before, Miko? Ah, damn it, man. And now for the man of the hour, right here. This fucker right here, Keith. Keith, I wanted to literally roast him, but they said I could not put him on a barbecue grill. And yes, Kinoi, I did steal those barbecue grills, all right? And you know fucking why. No, penises do not remind me of hot dogs, all right? I'm like the backwards vegan. A fucking hot dog is like a faux carrot to me, all right? I've never been vegan in my life. Like, if I ate a vegetable, that would be a fucking miracle. It would be on accident, like, right? It's like in the stir fry or something, I don't know. Fuck, here we are, roasting Keith. Fuck Keith. Keith looks like every gym trainer that has tried to train me. Like he's like on a fucking Peloton. He should be on a Peloton right now, just screaming at me. Come on, you fat fuck. Like, and I'm just sitting there going, there's no fucking donut in front of me. I can't be motivated to exercise in these conditions, you know? Yeah, right. Fuck. Yo, the other night, we had a Tuesday night comedy and of course nobody showed up, right? Fuck. It's Jesse's show, for crying out loud. No, I'm just kidding, Jesse. It's at a place called the Elks Lodge. The first time I went there, I was nervous. Somebody thought I was valet. Other people thought I cleaned the fucking bathrooms. Fuck, it's that kind of place, ladies and gentlemen. And it's why Keith is a hero over there. Like, they have a fucking mural of him, and I'm like, what the fuck is Third Reich? What the fuck is Aryan Kids? What the hell is this? This is a great bunch of kids with patches of weird squiggly lines. I don't know. Fuck, man. I'm nervous. Look at these beards on stage right now. Like Brian Ryan's beard looks like it's from the South. Like it looks like it waves a Confederate flag underneath it. You know what I mean? You don't even have a beard, Miko. Miko tried to draw a beard on and it didn't work. Like, look at this shit. You don't even have a shadow of a 5 o'clock shadow, dude. Like, fuck. Between him and Kinoi, I didn't know who the fuck didn't get carded tonight. Like, what the? Are we letting high school seniors roast us? What is this, career day? At the fucking... This dance looks like fucking detention or a DMV. Right, it's like, I think I'm back at work in a fucking juror selection. Like, what the fuck is going on? For my trial, too. Like, this is bullshit. Will the defendant please rise? And it's me. Fuck.
The crowd so they can read your lips.
Fucking Keith, he's already roasting me. He's already started. I'm just pissed off because there's no actually roasted foods here. I was fucking promised. I get to roast a white guy, I guess. So that's right. Somebody tell me there's a roasted duck back there. Come on, chicken.
White meat.
Right, I know, right? Fuck. And it wasn't fried, right? Like it's. No, ladies and gentlemen, I need food fast. Like this. Look at this. He's trying to squeeze my tit again. Like this guy right here. What can you say about Keith, though, huh? I don't know what the fuck are you wearing even? Like, he's got like socks on. Those are not even fucking shoes. What the fuck? What, are you sneaking into somebody's house later on? What the hell is going on? He's got like boxing shorts, a fucking Dennis Rodman shirt. I didn't know you were a fan of Dennis Rodman. I did not know that. Big fan. Yes. Big fan of North Korea. Which is where I thought Miko was from, but. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys paid to get in here too. This is all I'm saying, alright? I apologize for all of this shit right here now. If you want your money back, I am not the guy to see. I probably ate it. I'm looking at his pineapple shirt, wondering when the fucking next barbecue is right now. So I'm getting the fuck out of here before I end up eating Keith, and that would be terrible.
Nehemiah Neapoli, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Nehemiah. Believe it or not, Nehemiah is one of my favorite Big Island comics. Nehemiah, how long have you been doing comedy? How many years? 15 years? More than 15? See, I love that joke. 15 years, Jesus Christ. Can you imagine if Nehemiah was famous? Nehemiah would go to Epstein Island just so he can get the free candy. He's a big boy, he loves food. Nehemiah has a crazy sweet tooth. How's your blood sugar doing, buddy? You good? It's up there. Nehemiah's blood type is oh shit. Nehemiah, your cholesterol is higher than Kyle. Nehemiah got one of those lap band surgeries and his doctor sued himself for malpractice. The saddest day of Nehemiah's life is when he learned you don't actually eat pussy. Nehemiah identifies as a pansexual because he'll fuck anything that comes out of a pan. All right, we're gonna move right along. What? You want to say? Oh, okay. The guest of honor wants to say something.
Just real quick, just give it up one more time for all these comics up here for clearing out the room. Appreciate it. Killing the energy. I love you guys so much.
We're not blaming Nehemiah, even though Nehemiah, you're a food addict. Seriously, Nehemiah will swallow anything you put inside of their mouth. Oh wait, no, that joke is about Lindsay. Give it up for your next comic, Lindsay.
Thank you, Yasir. I was like, who stole my move? Give it up for Yasir, guys. Yasir moved to Hawaii about 5 years ago, and I can't imagine the courage it takes for you to live on an island when you can't swim. I'm assuming. Katie Lynn is here because she thought it was a spit roast. Which is ironically the same reason Nehemiah is here. Because she's a slut and he's fat. He does have a sweet tooth. Katie is responsible for this evening for Pineapple's comedy. But it goes to show you that, like, they aren't, if like, turnout was about good looks, there would be less people at Hawaii Top Comics. I didn't nail that one. Never mind. Congrats to they have a baby on the way. Congrats to the new pregnancy. This is how they wanted the world to know about their new precious life. But unfortunately for this group, dropping a load in your wife is hardly the nuttiest thing that happens here. Seb built his own home. Seb, we know Seb by now. Which shows it really shows he must hate his family and want them all to die. Speaking of death, Mike Vaz hasn't killed himself yet. Happy Father's Day. We hope he's not here. So,
Tomorrow morning's gonna be fucked up.
Speaking of killing, this is something that Jesse's not doing a lot of. Neither is Blake. He can't stop breeding either. And Blake, thanks for being on time. Lucky for Keith, he can't get pregnant by anal, which is why Mary fucks him in the ass. And Kanoe, I'm sorry, I shouldn't use jargon. A dad is a man that sticks around to raise you. As many of you know about Hawaiian culture, bones are very sacred, which is why most Hawaiian men bury their bone in his mother. I do think of this group of comedians as a family. We're like a traveling freak show from the past. Like Katie's the bearded woman. Kyle's shaped like a funhouse mirror. And Keith is the geek. For those who don't know, a geek is like a street junkie they would recruit to like eat raw chickens on stage for delight of the audience. But Keith puts cocks in his mouth for free. He looks like someone who sucks dick for dick. Just joking. The only thing Keith blew is Blue Lives Matter.
See the body cam footage first. That's right.
I'm surprised you support body cams. That's incredible. Dakota is here. Someone call Human Rights Watch because a Jew is about to bomb again. Dakota, sort of Jewish, sort of Rican, sort of male, sort of female. But the only culture they really have is a yeast infection. Dakota's an AA where sober people get to sponsor newcomers, but for just 4 cents a day, anyone here could sponsor Dakota. Speaking of charity cases, I made the same joke you made, never mind. Miko, you're like the demon spawn of that time Kanohi fucked a Filipino man. Miko's convinced that soy milk is what makes people gay. Which is amazing because it only takes him 1 Long Island iced tea. And Brian Ruff, you scare me. And Keith, I'm so glad we finally have gathered here to honor your absolute mediocrity. Like, why are we doing this? Why are you guys here? What's wrong with you? Do you have a head injury? Have you met this man before?
Yeah. He hit me over the head. That's all we're
That makes sense. I always felt like Keith and I had this like will they, won't they situation going on, but I've always been too conscious and consenting for him. So. Keith, you've got the talent of a cruise ship comedian and the charisma of a German gynecologist in the 1940s. Keith works making chocolate because slave catcher isn't a job anymore. You threw me for a loop. No one can pull off those basketball shorts quite like you, Keith, except the men you meet on Grindr. Keith is a pass-around party bottom, but the only party he's at is the Republican Party. Keith talks about cum so much that I'm convinced every Puna chocolate bar has about 25% of Keith's cum in it, so you should get some, Nico. It's an absolute pleasure to work with you. I respect your dedication to this craft, and I am so glad you found comedy so you aren't shooting up schools. Thank you so much.
Yo, give it up again for Lindsay Roth. Our sweet, sweet Lindsay. Lindsay has fucked so many black men that she's nominated for an NAACP award. Yeah. When scientists want to study black holes, they just look in between Lindsay's legs. Because Lindsay is all about breaking boundaries. And if you don't believe me, just look at her deviated septum. Lindsay thought that 23andMe would be a great theme for her next gangbang. The theme of the jokes is she's a whore. Stay with me. Lindsay likes her men like she likes her music. She'll only be happy if it slaps. Lindsay's vagina is like an Airbnb. It's filled with foreigners, needs to be sterilized afterwards, and you can get in for less than $100 a night. Yeah, $400 fee. All right, we're gonna move on. I wanted to make fun of this next comic's job, but none of us are sure if he's employed. Please give it up for Brian Rupp.
Thank you, creepy dungeon fuck bottom boy. What in the fuck is standing behind me? I don't know. Nehemiah is this fat Hawaiian sitting here at the end. Nehemiah lost or wore down his front teeth. No? All right, fuck that. Nehemiah, I love your cover of Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Kyle Biddle, this fucker. Stand up here, they see ya.
Hey, everyone left. Great job.
Yeah, thank you. I love Kyle Biddle. I respect anyone that can live inside the walls of this building undetected for years. Kyle has grown a lot as a comic, which means he's gotten fat. Kyle's toes are so black from diabetes that I wished him a happy Juneteenth yesterday. Jesse Muma is this other bald guy right here. Jesse Muma spends his free time being a teacher and taking all the credit for a comedy scene we started over 12 years ago without him. Jesse's rapid rise in comedy is not because of his amazing Christopher Walken impersonation. It is because he's the only comic with a real job and good credit. But at least Jesse pays cash instead of promising to hit up your Venmo later. Keith, this guy right here. I would never insult Keith, especially during Pride Month. Because that would be hate crime, because he's a gay. I mean chocolatier. Fun fact, Dakota is just Keith in drag. Seb, This gentleman right here, or as you know him, Trevor from Grand Theft Auto 5, makes a living selling snakes and nunchucks at a flea market in Ocean View. Seb used to tell us how much he loved playing golf, until we explained to him that playing golf doesn't involve punching your wife in a Walmart parking lot. Lindsay, this one. Lindsay, you have no tits and your skin is greasy. You look like a cross-dressing emo Phillips. Hopefully when you're transitioning to a man, you will be funny. And you are a Jew. Knock, knock. Who's knock, knock? Who's there? Blake and Myko. Exactly. I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. I know he's this bottom right here. I don't know who you are. I'm just going to assume you're like all the other comics in Kona and you're fat Hallies and you only perform 4 times a year. Mike Vaz, who isn't here. You can still say jokes about him. Mike Vaz, or as they call him at the suicide hotline, that annoying guy that doesn't have the fucking balls to do it. Mike constantly whines about Hawaii sucks compared to his hometown of Buffalo, New York. Well, Mike, I just want to say from all of us in Hawaii, welcome to Big Island. Now go on a fuck back home, Hallie. Yeah. I'm going to say Kevin Hobbs' joke, but that didn't work. Kevin Hobbs used to talk about how he used to talk about on stage how he made love to a mentally retarded woman and then married her. Kinohi, over there. Kinohi does Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and stand-up and whatever else Joe Rogan tells him to do. Dakota. They're at this one right there at the end there. That's cute. Dakota. Dakota is as boring as the state she was named after. Dakota's pronouns include who and whatever. Dakota is a very angry 12-year-old boy that goes to school with Harry Potter. Yes, here. Where is that dreadlock? There he is. There you go. He's been roasting everyone tonight, killing it. Yes, here is the whitest guy I know. One time he asked me, why do black people smoke menthol cigarettes? Yes, here is black from the top up. Yes, here thinks George Floyd overdosed, and Eminem is the GOAT. Katie Lynn, there she is right there. Katie Lynn doesn't shave her legs and armpits, which disgusts me because I know it's tangled up in Yassir's dreadlocks. Katie Lynn is such a whore that something hasn't ridden that hard by 4 black guys since the bobsled from Cool Runnings. That's it for me. I love all you fuckers. Thank you guys so much. Sorry for my mess. I'm from Kona. Hey, y'all, give it up for Brian Rupp.
Holy shit. That was really good. Oh my God. For those of you who don't know, Brian Rupp is from the South, which makes sense because he looks like every time his dick goes soft, he says the Confederacy will rise again. A lot of people speak very highly of Brian's comedy, which just goes to show you that good things can come from incest. Brian has made a lot of moves in his comedy career. He moved from his car to his van to a dumpster behind a 7-Eleven. Brian, you're not all there because I assume you sold some of your organs for drugs. Brian, you look like you have the hygiene of someone who exclusively bathes in golden showers.
Yes.
Brian has been doing the same 15 minutes of comedy for the last 10 years. Is that an illiteracy thing? I would tell you that you should go back to school, but I know you're not allowed within 100 feet of them, so. All right, you can sit down. We're going to move this right along. The next comic coming to the stage is the love of my life. She has so much body hair that at this point I identify as a bisexual. Please give it up for Katie Lynn.
Thank you, you poor, poor audience. Thank you, MyBar. Please have us back. We'll do better. You know what? It's really nice and refreshing to see that they finally let people of color and mentally disabled men sit in the front row. Nice, right? This is a new generation. All the comics, the amazing comics that you see here tonight, myself included, are somewhere on the spectrum. We're not sure where. Yasir, my lover and friend, he got me pregnant again. Which just tells you everyone makes mistakes. I love you. We're totally keeping it. I'll start with Miko, since I'll probably forget that he's here. Miko tries to do comedy. It's sweet, really. But I am thankful that he does stand up so that when he goes on stage is the one time I can take a bathroom break. Miko wants everyone to know that he loves Jesus. And it's true. Jesus is deep inside him right now. Kanohi, my sweet little spam masubi over there. Not a lot of people know this about Kanohi, but he actually has a 4-year-old. Yeah, a 4-year-old DUI. I had no idea that was possible, but Kanohi needed more rides than anyone I know. Oh wait, that's also Lindsay Roth. Auntie Lindsay. So many rides. It's probably best that Kanohi should and cannot drive though, because we don't need another huge truck being driven by a small angry man. Up next is one of the white guys Kanohi would have loved to beat up in high school if he could reach him. Seb, the special needs Jesus. Seb, actually it's perfect, they're sitting next together. Seb, sweet Seb, and my partner Yasir, they have a lot in common. Similar musky body odor. Thank you. Oh, I got a sound, you guys. Similar dreams that, are created in fruition over time. Also, a similar love of Sasquatch. And I finally figured out why. If you put the two of them together, they are Sasquatch. I love you guys. Speaking of fetal alcohol syndrome, Jesse is here. We love you, Jesse. Jesse has a cousin daughter, which is just a beautiful reminder that incest is alive and well in America. Jesse, if I adopted my sister, I'm not going to have her call me mommy. I'm just telling you right now. But you know what, Jesse? You really stay true to yourself. You work really hard at comedy, and yet your jokes stay exactly the same. It's really a gift. Kyle Biddle. This fucking ginger right here. Kyle Biddle gets girls drunk so he can get them to buy him drinks.
Bitches want to do that?
I know, right? He will take you up on it. Kyle has the kind of autism where he can only stare directly at my tits. It's weird. Kyle looks like if you put Ed Sheeran in the microwave too long. Thank you. Nehemiah, sweet Nehemiah. He's the sweetest guy. I love that no one really fucking roasts him too hard because he's the coolest dude. And he also tells everyone that he works at a group home, which just means Nehemiah lives in a group home. Lindsay, you little whore sister of mine. Lindsay is full of surprises. You never know if she's going to bring a Tinder date, a Bumble date, her boyfriend. Lindsay squirts on strangers for fun. That's all. Lindsay also has the type of autism where she has to count the grams of cocaine 4 times. Thank you. I would say that Seb looks like, back to Seb, just for a moment. I would say that Seb looks like if Puna had a mascot. But wait, that's already taken by Brian Rupp. Brian is dating a cougar, which is weird because Brian looks like he's the one who should be in hospice care. Blake, I didn't really write jokes for you because honestly I didn't think you'd be here. You finally left your family. It's good. He finally left his kids. Thank God. No. Blake is actually an amazing rock climber. I don't know if anyone knows this about Blake. Because he does have a wife and kids at home. He has to get his rocks off somewhere. Dakota, my sweet little Renaissance fair. If anyone wants to know what I looked like when I was a 12-year-old boy, just look at Dakota. Dakota and Lindsay are both Jewish, which just tells you not all Jews are successful. I keep getting a wicka wicka. I'm just gonna say I'm winning right now. I think Dakota, you know what would be better for you than comedy is you just quit comedy, go on the road as a decoy for To Catch a Predator. I think it's time for Keith. Keith, are you ready? My good friend, Keith Eikre. Eikre as in the 40 acres he stole from Yasir and Blake's family. Keith, thank you. Keith, yeah, and Charnay. And Elise. Sorry guys, we'll try and give it back. You guys can just divide him in equal parts. Keith is lactose intolerant, which is probably the blackest thing about him. The whitest thing about Keith is Keith. Keith looks like the guy all the girls needed to look out for in college. Not because of his wit or his charm, but his roofies. Keith is totally straight, or at least that's what he role plays for his girlfriend. And I'm gonna leave you guys with this one about Keith, all right? Last joke for me. I did a little digging. I love knowing the names and the meanings behind a name. And I literally Googled Keith meaning. I don't know if you ever have. Probably not. I don't even know what my name means, but it doesn't matter. White bitch. And Eikre. So I Googled them both. Keith has a Gaelic background, which sounds about right.
You're so fucking white right now.
Sounds about right. And it literally translates to wood. Fucking Google it, you guys. She's Googling. Eikre, swear to God, tip of the sword. So you couldn't get more gay with wooden tip. Give it up for my friend Wood Tip. Love you guys.
Hey guys, give it up again for Katie Lynn. My God, that was incredibly funny. You did a great job. Katie is my girlfriend, but she's also blonde, so she is kind of retarded. Katie's so blonde that she thinks that cosplay is what Cosby did to his victims. Keep going. No, we gotta wrap this up. Are you guys still hanging in there? Who's still left? All right, we gotta wrap this up. Yeah, feel free to take these seats up here if you want.
You can sit on her lap.
Sit on Kanohi's lap. All right, we're gonna bring up the last comic. This next comic is on Colored People time, so he's celebrating Juneteenth tonight. Please give it up for Blake Sims.
much racist that you played rap music for me. I brought a book so everyone thinks I could read. When I walked in here, I looked at the stage and you guys look like a crackhead jury. Like if I was on trial and I walked out, I'd be like, fuck. God damn it.
He did it. He did that shit, man. He totally did it.
I don't like to brag, but I think my outfit costs more than everyone else's outfit on stage. Keith looks like he's the head of Justin Bieber's fan club. It's kind of gay, bro. It is. You're a grown man. So I like roast beef, roast chuck, and I'm gonna roast some people. I didn't write anything down, so this is all coming right off the tip. So it's not a lot of tips, so don't expect much, guys. Yasir, he's so black. That's it. That's it. That's as black as he is. You can see it. It's on his shirt. Everything else is pretty white, right? White on. White on. Seb looks like he owns, or actually, he's the reason why thrift stores exist. He sits like he's waiting on another business deal, like something's about to happen. Kanoe, you look like if Maui from Moana just gave up on life, bro, and just didn't do any of the shit he sang about in his song. Fuck a hook. I want a hooker. I still don't know if Miko is a guy or a girl. There's times when I look at him, and I think special soft thought. The face looks so soft, right? So soft. It's hard to make fun of people you don't really know. You feel like shit. You're like, I'm gonna see him in Safeway, and he's gonna be like, fuck you, nigga. I'm like, I had that coming, guys. I had that coming. I said it. I did. I said nigger with the hard R. Hard R. That's right. Juneteenth. God damn it. Does anyone know what Juneteenth means? What is it?
I have no idea.
That's right. It's when they came to Texas to make us. That sounds like some gay shit right there. It does. Make us behave. Juneteenth. All right, Jesse. Jesse just looks hungry. Like he can't wait till this thing to end and he can take a shower for the first time. Did you guys know that Kyle and Keith were separated at birth? Did you know that? I mean, you look deep in Kyle's eyes. Look at that. Look how gay they are. They had to separate them because they are so gay with one another. I like that tie. I'm telling you, man, you guys look like a thrift store, like all-star team, like 35 cents, 45 cents. Okay. Nehemiah. I never met Nehemiah. And it feels so bad to like make fun of someone who you know could eat you at any second. I'm small, so I'm just gonna watch myself around you. I know I look like a hot dog to you or a chocolate donut. Chocolate donuts.
That's a good one.
Keith likes it I'm standing in front of him because he can look at my chocolate starfish. He wants to pour his hot dog flavored water all over it. You guys might be too old for that reference, or too young. You were listening to it? Nice. That's right. Did you say that's right, nigga? I sound like you said that's right, nigga. I was like, yo, Juneteenth. Get inside of everybody. It's okay, man. It's okay. We We live in a whole new world. You can identify as not racist and say it at the same time. Brian. I like Brian because that's where I get all my ice from. My shaved ice. That's what he calls it at least. Shaved ice. He does. He looks like he used to be an ICP but quit. He's like, this is fucked up. These clowns aren't funny. Katie. Yes. Katie is pregnant with our baby. You know, Katie looked at me one time and said, you can't get me pregnant again because I'm already pregnant. And so that was the fun thing. So this time the baby's gonna be black. Sorry, Yasiel. You'll see it when he or she comes out. It's gonna be awesome. Dakota. Dakota looks like the guy in all the porns that I watch. I'm just... What? I'm just kidding. I love Dakota. She actually is... I do. I love your mullet. I love your outfit. I love your sense of humor. I think she's funny as shit. I'm actually afraid of Dakota. Because she is, not because of why you think, I think she's just fucking funny and she's gonna roast, she just roasts the shit out of people. She's so good at roasting that when I leave the stage, I'm going to be darker. That's how much. And I can't afford to get any darker. Who haven't I touched on stage yet? Lindsay, oh my God. I identify as someone who has had sex with Lindsay. I remember the first time I was on stage and I did comedy and I said some shit that she didn't like. And I thought the only way I could make this better is by showing her my dick. And she took it. She took it as a gesture. Yeah, she couldn't see it and she still hasn't seen it. That's right, that's why she wears black dresses. Because black dresses matter. I know. And she has a snake around her neck because she likes when I shove it down her fucking throat. I had to get that out because I secretly am in love with her. Yeah. Keith. No, I did a Google search on Keith. Keith's real last name is Schroeder. I wrote something down that I saw on Google. Okay, when you look at Keith, you see a good-looking, preppy cis white male. But what you don't know about Keith is what I'm about to tell you. Keith was born in Wolfboro, New Hampshire, a quaint little town just outside of Concord. It was 8:45 p.m. when Keith breached out of his mother's lovely vagina. And with one look at Keith, his parents knew, we gotta get rid of this fucking kid. After a few days of trying to love this child, they felt like a black family would deal with this oppression better than they would. 2 weeks after being born, Keith was adopted by a well-to-do, successful black family. His adopted father, a banker, and his stay-at-home mother did everything to provide Keith with the life they thought he'd want. Shut the fuck up. It's Juneteenth, all right? I waited a long time for this shit. I'm gonna say it. Nyogo, all right? I'm the only all-black person in here. Okay, and I'm not talking about the New Zealand rugby team. All blacks. I'm the all black, okay? Okay. What they didn't know is that Keith's extremely white privilege would start to destroy this loving family's desire to provide for their child. I read this online and I thought, fuck that guy. Keith's racist because his dad was black. He always says, I fucking hated that nigger, man. And I was like, just call him dad, bro. This is awkward. Keith once pulled me aside and asked me if I wanted to hear a funny joke. I said yes. He said, "What's black and rhymes with Tigger?" And I looked at him and I said, "Bigger?" And he said, "Abolishing slavery was one of the worst things America has ever done." And I said, "What?" And then he said, "Nigga," and then walked away. I was fucked up. I appreciate you guys standing here listening to this horseshit. I appreciate everyone getting up on stage and exposing their genitals to everyone. It's not easy being a comedian. It's also not easy being a comedian in front of people who don't appreciate them. Thank you guys for being awesome, for not being afraid to have people talk shit about you and not knowing you. I love you guys. I'm inspired by you guys. I wish I could come up here and do more comedy with you, but I am a loving, providing black father, and I'm trying to change the fucking narrative so you guys can say, "I know a black guy who takes care of his goddamn kids." I said that loud so people outside could hear me too. All right. No, thank you guys so much. I love you guys. That was awesome. This is actually a fleshlight, just so you know.
That's right. Give it up for Blake Sims. He takes care of his family. Blake, we miss you. He used to do comedy. Blake can't do as many comedy nights anymore because his family's scared that he won't come back. It's hard, I get it. It's hard being a dad. He's got 2 kids, I got 2 kids, and Blake has got a little bit of a dad bod now, which is nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But Blake, Blake used to be in really good shape, and now I'll let my girlfriend hang out with him. Most of the comics are jealous that black don't crack. Keith, he would never be able to guess Blake's age, but he seems pretty confident that he can guess his credit score.
It's in the upper 400.
All right, I'm going to cut it short. We got to get this thing wrapped up. The next comic coming up to the stage gave up using drugs and alcohol because Jews are always trying to save a buck. Please give it up for Dakota Rivera.
Before I feed you to Miko. I'm really happy to be out here tonight. I love performing at MyBar because I always look out and I see like 2 people that I'd fuck. Let's start off with my second favorite Jew, Lindsay. Lindsay says she doesn't remember losing her virginity, but that's okay. Because I don't remember the first time I spent the night at my stepfather's house either. Lindsay also took a year off of drinking, but I think she just did it to collect the shiny little coins they give you every month for being an alcoholic. You dropped this.
That's Friday coin. It's a full $1.
I like to say that Kyle looks like a washed up alcoholic Chris Griffin. Kanohi looks like someone tried to draw George Lopez from memory. He's like a mashup of every single mugshot on Big Island Thieves' Instagram page. Kanohi likes to say that his biggest claim to fame is his cousin, Jason Momoa, but I like to say his biggest claim to fame is looking like his own cousin. Contrary to popular opinion, Miko does have a mustache. It looks like he kissed Nehemiah really hard and just wore out the residue. Who the fuck are you? I sat in the lounge feeding him information like I was building a Tinder bio, and he just panicked. You're trans? Which way? to make me throw up on stage. 5236 never fucking spent better to make sure another one of me doesn't come into this world. You see her? Next time I can Venmo you. I'll have my people talk to your people. Fucking Seb Santi's here. I don't know why. He's fine, I guess. I don't know. I mainly want to turn my attention to Keith. I purposefully didn't write that many jokes about Keith because I know he likes to watch. What are you doing tonight besides killing every fucking boner in the room? I love I can hear your laugh on the mic. It makes me so happy. Keith, I want to thank you very quickly before I fuck off into the night for being a very beloved friend, a fantastic comedian, and a stellar Eskimo brother. Thank you, guys.
All right, give it up for Dakota Rivera. Fuck yeah. That was a good job, Dakota. Dakota, you put the diss in eating disorder. Seriously, Dakota, you're really fucking skinny. I remember there was a time you were saying that you wanted to have your tits removed, but the doctor advised, just save your money. And I know your parents are probably disappointed, not from the drug use or the alcohol, but because you're a Jew who's really bad with money. I would tell them you have a heart of gold, but I'm afraid they would just get it appraised. And I don't know what you identify. I assume you still kind of want to eat pussy, which must be hard because you can't, because I'm pretty sure that yeast infections aren't unleavened. All right. You guys ready for the man of the hour? The piece of shit that made this all possible. Give it up for the one, the only, Keith Eikre.
Fucking short walk-off. Jesus Christ. Just want to say thank you for all these comics for clearing out the fucking room. Jesus Christ, guys. We actually had a crowd here. We're not actually supposed to let them leave. Lock the fucking doors next time. Good God. God, it looks like a class reunion for Storage Wars. What the fuck is happening here today? Jesus Christ. You know what's funny is, like, if you pile all the material we've written, it's not enough for, like, Miko's cousins to make a shirt. I swear to God. Fucking Uniqlo. Everything's a family heirloom to you, dude. Child labor. And, fucking Blake. God damn it, you piece of shit. Dressed up like Diddy before the trial. Thank you for you. Appreciate it. You fucking shit. I don't get you, dude. You do, like, you come here like once in a blue moon. You do comedy. You kill. You're like the most retarded werewolf I've ever seen in my life. You sound like the gayest vampire, dude. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Jesus. Yeah, I love his voice though. He does sound like NPR for illiterate people. I like that a lot too. Jesus. What else, Blake? What else, Blake? Blake, I feel like should be handing out CDs in Times Square. I feel like you look like Don Cheadle with a homophobic father. He's so like muscular and stocky. He's like a chess piece before the bishop assaults him, you know? Yeah. I mean, you guys saw his ass, right? That thing is, show his ass real quick. Look at that fucking thing. MyBar, look at that ass. Holy shit. Dude, that ass pissed off so many flat earthers, man. It's round and it confuses straight white men. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't stop staring at it, dude. Why am I so fucking hard? Oh my God. Oh God. I feel like you can impregnate a fridge. All right, fridge. We're all fucking stuttering tonight. Fuck this thing, you know? Fridge. God, I'm Matt Rife. We've never made it. Jesus. Oh my God. We got Lindsay here. And hey, Lindsay, beautiful. And thank you for dressing up for Shiva. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Shiva's a funeral thing, guys. It's Jewish. Yeah, no, it's just, she came out as bisexual, you know, that's awesome. I'm glad you came out of the attic. Fucking Christ. Lindsay used to be a stripper and do a shit ton of coke, and now she's in Kona cleaning up her act. She's doing the same thing, but she just believes in moderation, which I really appreciate. Fucking hey. Like, you know, I like how she calls me like a fucking school shooter and stuff. Dude, yeah, I might be a school shooter. You look like my notebook with your fucking dumbass tattoos, dude. I've seen better art at the bathroom and Shaka Tacos. Shut the fuck up. God damn. Jesus Christ. So fucking stupid. Oh, God. God damn. Yeah, fucking, oh, Miko. About Miko, oh my God, you fucking beat him. He's my best bottom, I swear to God. Oh my God. I swear to God. Did your cousin really make those shoes? Is it your favorite one? Sorry. God damn. I don't know. Miko's so Filipino, his mouth salivates every time he does doggy style. Don't worry, he doesn't see gender when it comes to dogs. It's okay, guys. He's very woke. Jesus, yeah, he's just like Jesus, because eventually he's just going to disappoint his father. And, fucking Christ, dumbass. What is happening? Let's see. I don't know, like, he just looks so young and illegal. He looks like a sex object for the church, you know? I swear to God. Fucking hey, yeah. No, we're going deep with this shit. All right, you guys stayed for this shit. All right, fuck you guys. All right, goddamn. You know, I'm gonna roast Mike Vaz because fuck that guy. I don't know. Mike Vaz is so depressed when he's swimming out in the ocean, he asks for a toaster. You know, like just fucking. He keeps dating like really scummy hippie chicks all the time because it's essential they need oil to fuck him. That's why, you know. Yeah, works for an insurance agency. They look at his act, like they deny him health insurance every time. You know, like there's no way. Oh God, Nehemiah, what's going on, brother? How you doing? By the way, happy Juneteenth. Juneteenth is also the perfect number to describe the number of teeth in his mouth. There we go. Nehemiah looks like if Elmer Fudd was beaten with Bugs Bunny. There we go. I like how you're all feeling sympathy for him. I want to roast up here. I was going to eat up here, no? Oh, God. Nehemiah thinks dialysis is on the sexual spectrum. Yeah, Nehemiah doesn't roast. He just air fries to be healthy. Yeah. But he honestly is the Cosby we all deserve. You know, he really is. You know, he just assaults pastries. You know, I'm just like, what they put in the jelly on there? You know? Fucking Christ. He just loves it when the dough rests, you know? Yeah. God, I would give my left foot to be you, you know? Jesus. So I got Dakota here. Dumbass. God, you're not supposed to dress like the religion you're escaping. Not right now. Like, what the fuck are you doing? God, just be like a talented person and die on the airplane, all right? Fucking... I like how they say she's like good bait for like for catch a predator. Like I bet they walk in the door like, fuck, you're a girl? God damn it! Fuck! I'm leaving. Such a talented autist, you know? Oh God. But she does kind of remind me of like Eminem a little bit too. She's slim, very shady, and her relapse is fucking trash, you know? Oh my God, you LA version of Peter Pan, you fucking bitch. Stop dressing like a Tim Burton tampon for one day, all right? Good God. I don't know. Katie's here. Hello, Katie. Katie's who's actually pregnant. She's got one in the oven. Sorry, Lindsay. We're waiting for like 3 weeks to see that joke. I'm not gonna lie. One in the oven. One in the oven. You mean the chambers? Yeah. Fuck. She's got more brown in her than you see her. But I feel like Katie also paints murals, which is graffiti with white privilege. I enjoy that a lot. Yeah, there we go. I live in that. Yeah. Just have a tip for you. When you have the gender reveal party out there, just don't do it in Maui, please. All right. We're going deep today. That joke's fire! I don't know. Katie loves horses, so you can obviously taste your, see your taste in men, right? Right? Traumatized from a history of forced labor. Look at you, yeah, same thing. Horses, black guys, you know the thing. I don't know, Lindsay, I swear, I'm gonna go back to you. You're dressed like a mannequin at Salvation Army right now. It's because it's gonna take an army to salvage whatever's left of your pussy. Fucking Christ. Those are the 3 weeks in that one, too. All right, love you, brother. Yeah, give it up for Kyle Bitt up here, too. The guy who actually ate Brad Pitt on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Glad you wore your I'm getting interviewed outfit today. You tell me there's a job today? Fucking Christ. All right. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say, Lindsay is a therapist as well. But she also is really into guys who go to therapy, which is a clever way to fuck your clients. I like that. Dumbass. Brian Rupp over there, who's my favorite white Muslim. Which doesn't make any sense because he rarely bombs. And in a room full of people. You look like fermented Rumspringer. I can't get over that right now. You really do. You fucking trailer park wizard. Yeah. I feel like you're like, Brian Rupp looks like a guy who's picky about his flavor of Windex, you know? But no, actually, Brian Rupp is a nice guy. I've actually seen him give up his seat in a movie theater to somebody who's handicapped. It was actually the same theater Pee-wee Herman was at. Yeah. Even helped him finish, too. He's like, I know your arms aren't working. Mine, I'll do it for you. It's okay. Going to heaven. I don't know. But I'm glad you're happily married and shit like that. I think it's great because I feel like, imagine a romantic night out for you involves a can of tuna. I don't know why that makes sense. You're like, I'm out there getting pussy. Gives a fuck. Kanoe's here, regrettably, and I don't know, you do talk about Jason Momoa a lot, you know, like, and you rarely get women wet. That's a weird fucking thing. I swear that right now. But I've seen you shit the bed more than Amber Heard, which is actually kind of nice. I feel like you get rug burn when you fuck. Is that true?
No, your mom's push is pretty gnarly.
My mom's pussy? My mom's a fucking saint! She's got a great pussy. I just came out of it. Fucking Jesus Christ. I mean, you got the face of, like, you know, Bruno Mars and the body of a bully. I don't fucking know what to do with you, dude. You bother me. Hey, you got the vibes of someone who still leaves his cum tissues on his bedroom floor, you know? I don't know, goddamn. Seb's here, a beautiful little Seb there. Seb, when he's not kidnapping Dalmatians, he's a father, which is really weird because looks like he's raised by a praying mantis. Yeah. Seb Santi does sound like a fun STD. Seb Bland sounds like an even funner cancer. I like that too. Yeah. Seb believes in so many conspiracy theories, but the one he refuses to believe is taking a shower. You smell like a haunted Home Depot. I don't know how you smell like that, but you do, all right? Fucking gross. Can I help you? No, take a shower, bitch. I mean, he's a carpenter that walks around and tells people how the world is, basically like Jesus Christ, and I can't wait to crucify you. I really can't, you know? Lindsay will put in the nail. Let's see, oh my God. Oh God, what's this, Jesse? Oh my God, Jesse's here, you can tell by his breathing. Fucking Christ. I feel like I use Jesse as like a bulletproof vest for sex. You just strap him right in the front and no fucking will happen, you know? God damn. I'm gonna do an old bros, but he looks like Joe No Rogaine, you know? Yeah, Jesse's just shaped like a coconut, you know? He's hairy on the outside, nothing but white meat and water on the inside, you know? Fucking weirdo. Oh God. You guys know Kevin Hobbs? Yeah, all right. Kevin Hobbs, who's not here because he's fat. When he's not in his truck with the Oakleys on talking about Trump. He's also a father, which I think is important to have at least one likable quality, you know, as a human being. He's on Ozempic. That's fucking funny. Still won't take a walk. He just takes Ozempic and sits down and still eats. What a bitch. This guy's so dumb. Oh my God, what else we got here? Jesus, you see here I have like 2-3 pages. Good God, who have not attacked there too? I think I got everyone here too. Yeah, beautiful. All right, let's go to Yasir. And give it up for Yasir for hosting this thing, guys. Come on. God damn. Jesus Christ, I can't even pick one. They're all racist. Let's see. I love. Here we go. I love being on 12 Years a Hack. Let's see. I like one of my favorite jokes is the bed skirt joke, but it is weird to have a black man talk about bed sheets so much. One thing you should stay away from. It's the guy with the torches. And let's see. I feel like Yasir is the kind of guy who washes his hands every time someone says the N-word. I feel like it's like just one of those guys. Let's see, bed sheets. All right, got bed sheets done. Fuck it. You're so skinny, you look like Predator at Ramadan. That's good. Let's see. Fuck it. I don't know. Like, I want to say too is that like Yasir is a great dad. He really is. He's a clear and present father. So present, his kids force him to play hide and seek. His daughter's like, I'll count on 21. And you hide in an LA apartment. Bitch. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Fucking A, man. This is awesome. Jesus. I feel like I needed to write more. Brian Rupp, you're ugly. I'm just going to start attacking personal appearance. I did write some roasts for myself, too, in case you guys fucking sucked, which is proof. I've seen better quads on a guy in a wheelchair. My hair is called a comb over because no one wants to come over. The only thing lower than my IQ is my sperm count. Let's see. I look like the guy who only cares about the color of the sock I jerk off in. But I definitely look like a freak. Like I definitely put a vibrator right on my Andrew taint. I put it back there too. It's beautiful. But you guys, give it up for yourselves, by the way. You guys have been fucking awesome, by the way. Good God. High as shit, of course, on mushrooms right now. Who gives a fuck? God damn. God, Katie, is it kicking still? I think so. Kick back, all right? It's called domestic violence for a reason. Jesus, all right. Well, yeah, but that's it for me, guys. It's beautiful. All right, well, thank you very much. All right, beautiful.
Hey, guys, give it up for our guest of honor, Keith Eikre. Holy shit, we keep doing these roasts of each other, and it gets harder and harder to keep coming up with jokes and make fun of each other. But they did it. I'm so proud of them. Thank you for sticking to the end. We do this every first and third Thursday of the month, and I think we're gonna do we're gonna roast Mike Fellows next month. I don't know what day, but if you want to see more carnage, yeah, the three of you who stayed want to see it again, come back in a month. Guys, thank you so much for being here. We really do appreciate it. Do we have a... We don't have like a... Oh, yeah.
I forgot I had one more. For what you guys don't know, these are actual Yeezy pods right now. And every time Lindsay talks about Israel, I save $1. So now I got to buy these on top of it, too. So these are pro-Palestine shoes. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, did it with one last act of racism. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. If you want to give any money, Katie Lynn's going to get a tip jar. We'll give it to the performers tonight. Come out to the next show. Be safe. Good night.